Now the boat is sailing free to alter course without having to tack or risking a jibe. What's jibing? We'll show you. The mainsail was blown from one side to the other. In a strong wind, this can easily capsize a boat. Have a look at the jibe once again. This is the way to alter course with the wind astern. Watch the coxswain ease his helm up. As the stern passes through the wind, brail up is given, and when the wind is on the starboard quarter, let draw. The mainsail is reset and the sheets adjusted. This maneuver of going from one tack to the other, stern to wind, is called wearing. And now to return to the ship and make fast to the lower boom. We approach it on a close reach. Then, as we near the boom, the coxswain orders lower foresail, brail up, as he puts the helm hard down to bring the boat's head into the wind. And here we are in iron, but this time purposely, with the wind taking the way off the boat and the bowman securing the whaler to the outer lizard of the lower boom. Always sit to windward of your tiller, because in this position you can brace yourself better against the heeling of the boat to leeward, and you also have a better view of the sails and rigging. When leaving the boom, spring the boat ahead by hauling the outboard lizard of the boom aft in the boat so that the bows pay off and the wind fills the sails. Look at the lead of the foresheets. When they are hauled aft, see that there is plenty of space between the leach of the foresail and the luff of the mainsail. Otherwise, the mainsail will not draw properly when beating. Remember that although the mizzen sheet can be belayed, always see that the fore and main sheets are in hand, ready at a moment's notice for checking or hauling aft, or letting fly in an emergency. When underway, remember that the strength and direction of the wind are continuously altering. Bunting secured to the main shrouds will help you to anticipate any alterations of wind. When beating, you will want to sail as close as you can to the wind and take advantage of any favorable shifts of wind. To find out how close you can sail, ease the helm down until the luffs start to shake, then ease the helm up until they're just shivering. The boat is now sailing as fast and as close to the wind as possible. Every coxswain's job is to make the best sailing with the conditions present. When reaching, you will want to sail on a steady course, but with the full driving power of the sails. Ease the sheets until the sails start to shake. Then haul off the sheets until the sails are not just shivering. The boat will then be sailing as best she can on the course you are steering. Shinning up the mast to clear fouled rigging can be dangerous. The weight of the man high up in the boat will make her top heavy, and if a sudden gust of wind catches her, she will heel over and probably capsize. If fouled rigging cannot be cleared by a man standing in the boat, then lower the sail or the mast to clear it. And never allow oars to be used when under sail. If you want to help the bows round through the wind to get onto the opposite tack, it is better to bear out the foresail. If the boat loses headway, the rudder should be put amidships. And if, in this instance, the boat was making sternway, the helm should be put to starboard. When close hauled and you want to tack, order ready about. Ease the helm down, check foresheet and aft main sheet. As the boat's head passes through the wind, dip the yard. As the foresail fills, order let draw and haul aft both fore and main sheets as the sails fill on a new tack. These two whalers have a similar problem to the one just shown in the diagram. They have both just made their tack and are attempting to clear the mooring buoy of this destroyer. The coxswain of this boat is clearing the stern buoy. He followed the simple rule. But this whaler altered course too soon. He sees that on his present tack he will hit the buoy, and therefore has to turn short of the obstruction. When possible, avoid sailing close under the lee of large ships, high jetties or cliffs, because there the wind will eddy with frequent unpredictable shifts, gusts and calms. As this whaler comes under the lee of this vessel, the wind is taken from her sails and the boat is comparatively helpless. Next, we demonstrate what to do if, when close hauled or when reaching, the wind should heel the boat so far over that she takes in water. Let fly sheets so that the wind is spilled from the sails. Equally effective is putting the helm down and luffing the boat up into the wind. This also spills the wind from the sails. It does, of course, take the way off the boat. Avoid sailing directly before the wind when it is strong and gusty, because a sudden shift of wind may cause the boat to jibe without warning, possibly with disastrous results. With a whaler in such a wind, always furl the mizzen, because this sail, being right aft in the boat, will cause her to yaw uncontrollably with every shift of wind. Also, when running, the lee shroud is slacked off to allow the mainsail to draw well and prevent it chafing. Wearing or altering course, stern to wind, can be dangerous if the wind is strong. Here we are, running with the wind on the port side and about to alter to starboard. Warn the crew, stand by to wear, and ease up the helm. But don't forget the lee shroud. This, of course, must be set up taut again, because immediately after we wear, it will be the weather shroud, and if not set up, the mast may then go by the board. Now ease up the helm again, and as the stern comes up into the wind, order brail up. Oh, too late, he's jibed. It was a good job he had set up the new weather shroud. Let's see a wear done correctly. Here we are, again running free. Naturally, with a boom-footed mainsail, you cannot brail up, and it should therefore be hauled aft and then reset as the stern passes through the wind. He's brailed up a little too early. The lee shroud is again eased off, and the yard is dipped.